Welcome everybody to my watch along for qualifying for the 2025 Formula One Chinese Grand Prix. Second qualifying of the weekend. I'm excited. All the storylines from qualifying one. Who's going to redeem themselves? Who's going to let themselves down? What teams have turned around since the sprint? You know, obviously Parc Ferme opens up after the sprint, so I'm excited to see how it all plays out. But welcome on in. If it's your first time joining me for a watch along, this is how it works. You got my face over here, you got the live timings here, you got the session timer down in the bottom left that you can sync on up with, and you got lovely Twitch chat that you can chat in. And yeah, just have a good time chatting about all things Formula One, everything that's going to happen in this session. Channel points are up in channel point predictions are up in chat, in Twitch chat. Who is going to qualify first? Right now, someone's put 50k on Liam Lawson. Whoever that is, I respect you. I respect you. But yeah, let's see how this plays out, man. First sprint of the year. Let's see what teams are going to redeem themselves from sprint qualifying and from the sprint. I mean, there's a lot to tire dig. Usually Red Bull's a team that really turns around in between sessions. And I mean, I feel like they're already in a pretty decent spot with their car this weekend relative to, say, like a McLaren or even a Mercedes. So let's see what happens. All right, let's turn the volume up on the broadcast. I can be normal volume again because it's now 7 o'clock in the morning. Yay! If you are wondering why I was quieter earlier on in the stream, that is why. Got a neighbor who doesn't like noise, so have to keep it down. But it's now 7 o'clock, dead on the dot. Qualifying is beginning. Let's get the timer up. 17:38. All right, guys, the timer is up. Let me know in chat who you think will be the bottom 5 in this session. I am going to go. Probably doing an Gasly again. That Alpine's not looking great. Actually, Gasly was okay, to be honest. I'm going to say Ocon. I'm going to say Hulk. And I'm going to say Bortoletto. I think Behrman will make it through to Q2. I think Behrman will make it through to Q2. I'm going to bet if Lawson goes out, I'll join you. I'll join you. Could we get Hamilton champion battle with Norris and Max? Fucking hope so. I hope so. Throw Leclerc in the mix. Throw Piastri in the mix. Whew. Cinema. Is Stroll actually getting good, or is Alonso becoming washed? I just think Alonso doesn't care as much because where the car is. Maybe Stroll is like stepping it up a little bit, but yeah. Oh no, has Liam got a problem? No, we're just riding on board with Liam. Okay. Well, does Liam actually have a problem? No, he's just going very slow. Oh, got scared for a second. Okay, good. I thought for a second he was fucking dying. Solid Sud, that Asian name I can't read. Giovanni, Jalmer, thank you guys for the follows. Welcome to the stream. Wasa on the pit wall. Yeah, game predictions, guys. I'm going to end them in 1 minute's time. Get your predictions in with your channel points. Go. Doing as the Ocon Bortoletto Leclerc. You think Leclerc's going out in the bottom 5? Come on, where's everyone's predictions, guys? Come on. If you're so confident Liam's going out, what's your bottom 5? Come on. I want to see you guys bottom 5. Will also make Q2. That is the goal. Goal 1, make Q2. Goal 2, make Q3. Goal 3, pole. Alright, Sainz first on his lap. Sup, Sonic? How's it going, dude? Can't be worse than yesterday, can it? Yeah. Well, unless he crashes, then it can be worse. Q1, doing Lawson, Bortoletto, Ocon, Hadja. Hadja going out in Q1's interesting. Sainz, at the moment, I feel, isn't up to the standard we expected for this Williams against Albon. I thought this man would be matching him. But then again, it's only been 2 races. It's only been 2 qualifyings. He just needs to string it together. You know, obviously in the race, crashing on lap 1 was not great. Qualifying, making a mistake was not great. Sprint quali, can't even remember what happened. Oh, Doohan's off already. Oh no, don't tell me he got beached. Oh my god. Okay, good. I thought he was going to 50-50 that grass there. All right, Doohan. Not Doohan. Liam, lap. Liam, please get a lap in. Liam, please get a lap in. Would have done it. No, I was going to say, did Liam get affected by the yellow flags there? Hulkenberg. Sorry, Liam, 3/10 off Hulkenberg. Let him cook. Norris is flying. Yeah, I don't know what my prediction is. If I'm basing off of car, I think McLaren should be 1-2. But if I'm basing off of the sprint and sprint qualifying, honestly, Lewis looks favorite. Oh, is Lando backed out? Did Lando just back out? Why did it look like he backed out just then? No, up to the top by 3/10. Is he on used tires? Yeah, he's on used tires. Okay. Well, Gasly's on used tires as well, and Norris only 3/10 ahead of him. But here comes Hamilton and Piastri. I guess we'll find out if he made a mistake in a second with these laps. Leclerc only P6. That's a poo lap. And Lewis up to the top by 4/10. Okay, maybe Norris did make a mistake on his lap. Lewis is looking locked the fuck in, bro. It might be Piastri Hamilton fight for P1. Norris, what's that? Leclerc still looks off of it. Yeah, I think he's coming a bit too tight there and going on the throw a little bit too early. Oh, he's so lucky not 50-50 on that grass. Was this where Leclerc made a mistake? Yeah, huge lockup into the second last corner. Yikes. Okay, that's where Leclerc's lost his time. I will say, though, even though Leclerc's having a good week, a bad weekend, the fact that he's going into interviews saying, like, okay, I'm not good at this track. I need to build up over time, blah, 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 just shows to me that, like, I know, it just makes me feel better about Leclerc not having a good weekend because you know what I mean? Whereas if you sit there being like, yeah, the car's poo while your teammate's doing better, it's just like, you're just capping, man. You're just capping. Oh, Norris lap time deleted. Yikes. Another mistake in qualifying. Come on, Lando. We need to tighten these up if you want to fight for the championship. I guess Liam came in at the end of his lap and didn't finish it. I guess because it was quite far off the time. Maybe he just wanted a lap to kind of get comfortable. He's going to come out again now on another set. Or is it a used set? He's coming out on that used set. Oh, wait. Is he? Is he going to come out in the new... No, he's coming out in a new set now. Okay, he's going to do 2 new sets. Makes sense, I guess he needs to kind of get out of Q1 for the first time. Lino's only 1 more lap. No, you have time for 2. Will he? Oh, 1 minute 30. Yeah, you have time for 2 more. Doesn't matter if Lando gets P1, his conversation rate is shocking. Oh, do you mean conversion rate? I mean, he claims that the starts have been fixed on the McLaren, and it's not a problem anymore, so we'll have to see if that's true once he starts on pole some more. I mean, he did well in Australia, but... Well, he did well in keeping the spot in Australia, but the fact that Max and Piastri almost got past him was not a good sign. Max up to the top by 2/10, but obviously track's getting better. Something to Antonelli. Oh, lost the rear there. I think he kept doing the lines though, so no invalid. I think Liam will do good in Japan because he raced there in Super Formula. Yeah, I mean, it's probably the track he knows probably the best. just from the amount of testing time he did there in Super Formula. He's done an F1 race there. Miggly, they have the volume. Yeah, Norris is just not feeling it this weekend. Same with Leclerc. To be fair, China is a really tricky track. It probably just maybe just doesn't suit their driving style. At the end of the day, to be a champ, to be a top tier driver, you have to suit every single track. But you know, I wouldn't be coming into the season being like Leclerc is gonna lose to Hamilton or Lando's gonna lose to Piastri just from one race at China. You know what I mean? Wow, Hadge up to P4. That's a good lap. Yeah, I think track's getting better. Yeah, there you go, Alonso P5. All right, so even if you set a banker, I think you got to come out here. Unless you're one of the top drivers. Excuse me. Sonoda P4. Whew. V-Carb just looks like such a steady, comfortable car. Like, they didn't really complain about degrading in the sprint. They've not been complaining about, like, lack of grip. All right, Liam, please set a lap. If you butcher this lap, I'm going to... Please set the lap. I want to see you in that top 10. That will be a dream come true. Come on, Liam. Come on, please. Please. Oh, you can tell he's being really careful. It's not good enough. This is not good enough, man. Come on. Yeah, he was driving so careful there. Oh my god. You can just tell how hard this car is to drive. And Max is the only one who can drive it. Oh my god, Hulkenberg up to 7th. Alright then, time to lock in. Wait, Lee Stevenson. Didn't he used to be at Red Bull? Didn't that guy used to be at Red Bull? Or am I tripping? He looks familiar, which makes me think I thought he was at Red Bull. I'm watching both you and the quality right now, but mine is delayed. Where do you watch it? I watch on F1 TV. If you go over to the YouTube stream, Mempi, you can then rewind the YouTube stream so it's synced up with your F1 TV. Sorry, with your broadcast. Unfortunately, you can't do that on Twitch. Bam and P7, another good lap from him. I mean, everyone below, you know, there's Antonelli, there's obviously Liam, there's Leclerc, there's Norris, there's Russell. So many people need to set a lap here. If there's a red flag, Leclerc and Norris are mudded. Nope, Norris is cooking now. Oh, Leclerc locking up again. Oh, my broadcast is broke. Fuck. Fuck's sakes, my broadcast is broke. I'm better now. Charles double yellows. This is bad. He's so uncomfortable. No way. No way he doesn't improve here. Okay. You got a green sector 3 there, but... Wow, I think he's still at risk here. Russell P8. Stop smiling. Your driver's in the mud. Oh my god, I thought Norris made a mistake there. P6 for Norris right now. Lawson failing to slow under yellow flags. Oh my god. Was that for when Doohan went off track? Oh, good luck for Antonelli there. Good luck for Antonelli. So what happened to Lando? God, that car just looks... Oh my god, he's gone wide. I want to say that car looks hard to drive, but Piastri's up to P2, so... I don't know. I think Lando's just struggling this weekend. Lando, Leclerc, both struggling. My broadcast keeps fucking breaking. Whoa. Look how look how much corrections he's doing on the wheel, bro. Oh my god. Just not car's just not gripping to the track. Alright, come on, Liam. Please, please, please. I can't take another day. I can't take another day of this. Please, please. Please, just make it out of Q1. Please, man. Oh, clear to the yellow flags. Thank fuck. If he goes down 20th again, man, I can't take it. I can't take it. Wait, why is Leclerc going so slow? On double warm up. Double warm up for Leclerc. I mean, I guess with how much the track. Oh my god. Big pile coming out. I guess with the track Evo, it makes sense to do another lap. Also, a chance to get your tires up to grip. We can hear the TikTok music. No, no, no. Stay away. Stay away. Oh my god. Lewis has lost the car as well. Almost forgot about quali. Whew. Just in time. All right, come on, Liam. Please, man. Please. Please. I can't take another day of this shit. What the fuck is this track? Why is everyone struggling? So they resurfaced the track, which obviously means it lacks like a lot of grip. In saying that, Lewis was like, this track's so grippy now, our tires degrade, but I don't know, everyone's just sliding all over the place. Alright, this is gonna be an interesting end to Q1 here. Yeah, Hamilton is so locked in comparison to Leclerc. Was it 4 tenths right now? But like, look at that. 8 tenths, man. 1 second separates the whole grid. That is wild. That is wild. Liam Ponden coming. We pray. We pray. Please pray, guys. Pray for me. Pray for Liam. Me, most importantly. Bro, what is happening? How is there 1 second between all 20 drivers? How is Russell in 10th at threat? How is Tsunoda and Hadja P5, P6? This is wild. And now Alonso's improving by 2 tenths on Max Verstappen. Everyone is... Wait. Alonso might go ahead of Max right now. I don't want to scare myself, but I don't want Max to go out here because he's not come out. So what are you guys typing shit in chat for, bro? You just keep scaring me. Oh, Alonso had a poo sector 2 there. How's he gone from 2 tenths up in sector 1 to that far down in sector 2? Come on, Liam, please. I swear it said he's on outlap for like 10 years. Okay, Alonso up to P6. Bro, his sector 1 was crazy. What the fuck? Behrman out in 12th. He might go out in Q1 here. What happened to him on his final lap? Bortoletto out in 15th. Out-qualified his teammate for the first time this year. Leclerc up to P2. Redeemed himself. My heart is pounding. My heart is pounding for Liam. Tsunoda up to the top. What the fuck is happening? What is happening? Don't tell me it's Liam last and Yuki P1, man. Don't tell me it's Liam last and Yuki P1. Russell P2. Holy. Where's Signs at? Hadja P1? Holy fuck. I actually think the V-Carb is the most stable car this weekend. Norris P1 by 2/10. Liam, come on, please. I see greens. I see greens. Signs P8. Come on, Liam. Come on, Liam. My broadcast keeps breaking. Fuck's sakes. Play. Play. I'm frozen. Albon P6. Please, Liam. Please. Please, Liam. Please, Liam. Gasly. Behrman impeded. Liam, please. No way he's last. No way he's last. We're fucked, bro. We're fucked. We're fucked. We're actually fucked. Oh my god. There's no excuse for that. There's no excuse for that. What's happened to Stroll? Oh, is this where Behrman impeded Stroll? Oh, poor Stroll. Did he make it through? Oh, Stroll scraped through. That would have sucked if he missed out because of Behrman blocking him. Well, he at least got a slipstream down the straight. Oh my god. Look, Australia qualifying. Missed out on FP3 running. First time ever at that track. Who's the only driver who's never driven Albert Park. China sprint qualifying. Difficult car to drive. Blah, blah, blah. Whatever. One practice session in a tricky car. This, I mean, there's no excuse, right? Practice session, sprint qualifying, sprint. Had the chance to show up, showed that he can be comfortable in the car. And he's P20. I mean, that car is difficult to drive. But like, come on, surely we can beat Bortoletto, who didn't even, I think, set a lap at the end there. And Doohan and Behrman. Oh, 4 rookies at the bottom though. Shout out Antonelli and Hadja. I'm so depressed, man. I'm so depressed. I have to wait 2 fucking weeks. I have to wait 2 fucking weeks until Japan to have any sort of hope.
Liam Slowson.
Shut up. 2 weeks. Oh my god. I just hope he just can just do something at Japan. Just something, please. It's your best track. Your best track. If he doesn't cook in Japan, and this continues for Bahrain and Saudi because it's triple header, I don't even want to think about it. If he gets P20 in Japan, his best track, and the form continues for Saudi and Bahrain, do they just swap? Do they just swap after the triple header? Do they just get it out of the way? Because Yuki is locked in. We need to get him in that Red Bull while he's locked in. And if he can't drive, then we know a prime locked in driver even can't drive it. There's a fucking echo with the radios at the moment. I'm so sad, man. I'm so sad. There's literally no excuses for that. I don't even want to look at chat. I've got the right jersey on today. Tomorrow, last the first challenge. Guys, I've said, if you're going to call him something, it's Poosin, not Pawson. Poosin is funnier. Yeah, let's watch Liam's lap here. Look how many corrections he'll do. I mean, that's pretty good. Oh, yeah, then it all fell off there. On, off the throttle. No confidence. Yeah, how much time did he just lose in turn 1 and 2 alone? That felt like he was so tentative. That was okay. But yeah, there's no attack. It's just he's being so careful. Oh. Very careful on the throttle there. Pretty smooth down the straight, though. His best corner is the fucking hardest corner of the track. That was elite. Last corner. Second last corner. I mean, it's decent in second last and last corner. I feel like he looked at his delta and was like, fuck's sakes, I'm out. And just pushed on those last two corners. Stop glazing him in his ass. What did I say that was glazing? Sarcasm? Sarcasm? It's always worse to watch his whole lap and see it's just slow overall, yeah. I mean, those last two corners seemed fine. And I think, genuinely, he just looked at his delta and went, I'm fucking out. And then he pushed. But he needs to do it the whole lap. This Red Bull is just too hard to drive, man. This Red Bull is just way too fucking hard to drive. Honestly, at this point, I want to see how he does in Japan, but honestly, at this point, just chuck Yuki in the car. Make everyone shut up. Because if Yuki can drive it, fuck me. Thank God. Otherwise, that second seat's mudded. That second seat is mudded. And no one can say anything. And the Liam hate can fucking stop. Then what do they do? If Yuki hops in the car and also is going out in Q1 because the car is too hard to drive, what do you do? What do you do? Do you bring back Daniel Ricciardo? Do you literally go to the retirement home and offer him a contract? What do you do? Okay, I was talking to my friends off stream about this. Okay, first off, Q2 time. Let's get the timer up. I was talking to my friends about this. I don't understand. Maybe someone has better knowledge. Don't answer this if you don't fucking know the answer, by the way. But why can't Red Bull, you know, after experiencing this for what? How many years now? 7 years? No. When did they lose him? 6 seasons. No, 7 seasons now. We're in our 7th season of this Red Bull fuckery in the second seat. Why can't Red Bull just build like a slower but more stable car for their second driver? Like, or like, why can't they adjust the setup where it's more stable but it's slower? Like, it will be more beneficial to have a car that is the 4th best car on the grid but it finishes in the points than to have this car that's capable of P1s, P2s, but it's undrivable for anyone other than Max. Money. What's my friend said? My friend said, oh, the budget cap, they can't develop 2 cars. But like, surely someone at Red Bull can just be like, do this, make this, and then like, boom. Anyways, let's move on. Let's talk about every other driver though. Liam, out and last. I mean, there's no excuses for that. Like, he had his chance to redeem himself and he couldn't. Just does not look confident in that car at all. Borletto out. First time getting out qualified by Hulkenberg. A bit disappointing considering Hulkenberg made Q2, but I mean, you know, he's already beaten Hulkenberg twice, so I'm not disappointed with that. Doing out. Only out qualified by, what, 1/10? Yeah, 1/10 by his teammate. Not bad. It looks like the Alpine's just not good in qualifying at the moment. And Behrman. Got qualified by Ocon by how much time. Yeah, pretty disappointing considering Behrman made Q2 this morning. Yesterday, but still, I guess we'll see how Ocon does. And then Gasly going out again just doesn't look like Alpine's good in qualifying trim. All right. Anyways, Q2 time. Who do we think are going to be the bottom 5 of Q2? I'm gonna go Hulkenberg. I'm gonna go Ocon. Excuse me. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go Stroll, Alonso. Oh, then who's it gonna be? I'm gonna say Sainz at the moment. I'm gonna say Sainz. That's my bottom five. I think Albon, Shinoda, and Hadja make it through to Q3. Hamilton's gonna go out in Q2. What? Where the hell does that come from? What have you seen this weekend for you to go, yep, Hamilton's going out in Q2? You know what? I've seen enough. Hamilton out in Q2. Some FH games. Where were Mempi, Vijta? Thank you guys for the follow as well on the stream. And Bluey, thank you for the 46-month resub, dude. Appreciate it. Thank you for coming in with the tier 1 as always, dude. Obviously joking before when I said fuck you. Just mid-rant, you know, mid-rant. I'm not checking that right now. I can check after quality. I just see a video of T-Mac's face. In other news, V-Cub's fucking cooking. Bro, honestly, that V-Cub looks so good this weekend. It looks so planted. Have the V-Cub drivers made a mistake this weekend? Have the V-Cub drivers made a mistake? Made a mistake? You just know if Ocon sneaks his way into Q3, T-Mac gonna be on your ass. Yeah, true. But that won't happen. Bro, whatever V-Cub's done in between sessions has made their car even better. This is crazy. Could Yuki be fighting the Mercs tomorrow for points? Is Red Bull allowed to just have the V-Carb car as their third car? As their second car, sorry? At this point, just make the V-Carb your second car. Yeah, it looks like McLaren's turned around some of their problems. They're topping the sessions a lot more now. Ferrari off right now. I mean, that was on used tires, to be fair. Lando's on fresh, so that's probably the difference right now, guys. Don't worry. Fresh first old. Max goes up to P3 on freshies. I mean, he's way off Lando. Fuck. Lando's managed to scrape a really nice lap together. Every time I see a car go into the pits, I think it's going to the wall. Yeah, it's kind of scary. Hadja's doing well. I mean, this is the problem with the season we've got now. Is like, I would say that's like decent lap for Hadja, but in comparison to Yuki, Hulkenberg Q3 at the moment, bro. If this man gets Q3 in Sauber, what the fuck? Liam talking on Sky. What's he saying? Iron Riot. Thank you for the vote. Oh, so depressing, man. Red probably just makes the car for Max since he's the main man. I mean, we know that already. I can't believe we're in fucking what? Again, the 7th season of this, and we're still like, do we think Red Bull makes the car for Max? Bro, we've fucking known that since 2020. So I'm not roasting you for asking. It's more just like, I think we're moving on to the next stage now of who can actually drive the Red Bull alongside Max. And if no one can drive it, what do they do? What do they do? Who do they sign? Who do they actually sign? Because again, I would love to see Yuki in this car now. especially with all the hate Liam's getting. I would love to see Yuki in this car and just see, can he do it? Because I don't think he will. What's he going to do that's different to Liam? That's different to Perez, Gasly, Albon. The difference that I had hope in Liam is Liam proved that he could adapt. So I don't know how Yuki's going to be any better to Liam. I'd love for him to be, but I just don't know if he could be. So then, okay, Yuki hops in the car, he's shit. Then what do we do? What do they do? They can't do anything. They fucking can't do anything. I was thinking they should just put Danny Rick straight in instead of putting him in the V Cup. Honestly, honestly at this point, I'm like, maybe Danny Rick is the driver that could suit the car. But at the same time, could even Danny Rick at this point in his career just hop in that car and drive it? Probably not. What is this you keep putting in chat, Tanks Man? What the hell is 4, 5, 3, 5, 3? What the hell is that? Max can drive a 10th place car to the grid. Can we talk about how Hulk is able to get into a new car and instantly outperforms it? I mean, this is the first good session he's doing. Keep in mind, he did get out qualified by Bortoleto in Australia and the sprint qualifying. But obviously his race in Australia was good. He just kept it clean. Hulkenberg's good at adapting too. Hulkenberg's good at adapting. Ricardo wouldn't consider it as far as I'm aware. Oh, no. I'm sorry. Hard disagree. If Daniel was offered a Red Bull contract right now, he is taking it. Even if he hops in that car, crashes 10 times, spins, he is taking that. Just for that chance that he could have prime Ricardo back. What country has plus 45 calling code? I have no fucking clue. He's taking the plane while we talk. All right, Liam, can you just stop going on Q1? I'm sick of talking about you and my chat being filled with Liam and Red Bull for the rest of the fucking stream. What the fuck have I just read? It looks like McLaren's turnaround has been good, but can they string it together on at the end of Q3? See, it's comments like that which annoy me. At this point, Hadja would probably do better than Liam. What would Hadja do in the Red Bull different to Liam? Are we being for real right now? We said that about Albon. We said that about Gasly. We said that about Perez. We said that about Liam. Now we're saying about Hadja. Are we for real? Are we for real? These guys wasn't coming in P20 because they weren't in a grid where the gap between the first car and the last car is 8 tenths. That is why. Cope. I can't. All right. Let's stop talking about Liam. I'm gonna lose my brain. I'm literally. McLaren have the best car, but who's second best? Red Bull, Merc, Ferrari? Well, that's the interesting thing. Even in Australia, it was like, well, is Red Bull the second best car, or is it just Max carrying that car? I feel like Merc was probably second best in Australia, but I don't know. It's hard to tell, man. It's hard to tell. I think Red Bull have a higher peak, but they have a lower average than Ferrari and Merc. I mean, this weekend, Ferrari is probably second best, but they're nowhere right now. Oh, no. Antonelli's magic button stuck. Oh, no. He still might make it through to Q3 here with his lap. Which team is the 10th fastest car at the moment? Yeah. I'm probably still going to say Haas just after their performance in Australia. But they're obviously not as bad as we thought. They are not as bad as we thought. Lewis Purple sector 2, but 4/10 off in total. How the fuck is this possible? Wow. Hulkenberg P9. He might actually make it through to Q3 with that. Ocon's matching Hulkenberg. What happened to Ferrari in between sessions, man? What has happened to Ferrari? How have they gone from pole dominating the race to nowhere? What the fuck? What is happening? Oh my god, Ocon P10. Is he gonna be able to hold it? This is great from Ocon right now. Nope. Had you up to P4. Fuck me. Sonoda P5. Has Antonelli fixed his brake problem? Brake magic problem? I'm assuming. I mean, yeah, he's chilling. Oh, this tire's like overheated, but doubt it. Oh, not great from Antonelli. Maybe he'll get knocked out here. Stroll out. Albon P10 right now. Has Ocon got another lap in him? No, Alonso P13. Oh, I think Antonelli's safe. Yeah, Antonelli's safe. Wow, another poor qualifying from Sainz. This is crazy. This is crazy. Testing and practice, we were like, fuck, Sainz is up to speed in that Williams. And so far, 3 qualifyings later, 1 race later, we're sitting here going, Sainz, where are you? 2/10 off of Albon again. When it matters, Sainz is not on it as much as Albon. I'm really surprised. I mean, obviously, it's going to take time to get fully up to speed in a new car. But I just didn't expect it. I thought Sainz would get up to speed way quicker than this. Stroll and Alonso going out. Again, really, really tight. Alonso out-qualifying Stroll this time, but still very tight. Hulkenberg P12, I think that's a great effort. Same with Ocon P11, that's a great effort. I think if you're a Haas or a Sauber out-qualifying a Williams and an Aston Martin or an Alpine, I think you've done a good job. Really, really good job. So both V-Carbs and Albon making it through. I think I got all my predictions right. Hulk, yeah. Ocon, yeah. Stroll, yeah. Alonso, yeah. Sainz, yeah. Pfft, I'm so good. We're already 2 races in the season. We already got a prediction. We've already got locked in. So to say this, but Alonso is not even among the 6 best drivers on the grid anymore. Maybe like current form right now, but I disagree overall. Bro, this V-Carb looks so good. Yeah, what's this yellow flag for? Is someone stopped? Who's on track? What's this yellow flag for? Maybe some debris. Imagine V-Carb finish above Red Bull in the constructors. Oh my god. I don't think that'll be possible with the amount of points Max will get, but Albon is happy with that. Norris sees that time again. He's on pole. Yeah, I mean, we know the car's capable of it. He just needs to string it together. Not my goat putting it in. Go to your stream. Go to your stream. Go stream. Go stream. Don't come to me for entertainment, all right? Ocon standards are low. Of course, a P11 is going to be good, all right? The fact that VCARB actually is quicker than the Merc and Ferrari right now is wild. What was pole last year? Good point. Let's have a look. Last year was a 33.6. What are we setting right now? Holy. With 3 seconds quicker? That's crazy. Just from the track being resurfaced. And different weather. And the car's improving. My lord. Mac's going to break a record and score all the constructors' points this season. Let's look at this V-carb in comparison to the Red Bull. I mean, it just looks so planted. It looks so good. Like, look. Flings it through that corner. Holy. Chuck Max in the V-carb. Chuck Liam in the V-carb. Make 4 V-carbs at this point. This car looks so stable. V-carb livery gives him plus 80 brake horsepower. It might, to be honest. No fastest lap point. They should give a point for pole. Yeah, I'd like that. I'd like a point for pole. I think it also rewards a driver getting pole even if they get take grid pens. All right, Q3 time. I feel like this has gone really, really quick. Probably because we spent 20 minutes talking about Liam going out in Q1 again. Can't wait for 10 more video essays and 15 more shorts from every fucking F1 content creator talking about the same shit that was spoken about for 7 years. As if it's not happened for 7 years. These guys are 1/10 off maximum. Is V-carb the better car? I don't think V-carb is the better car. I think Red Bull has a higher potential, but you just have to string it together. Whereas this V-carb just looks stable. And at a track like this, where the track is so tricky with the newly resurfaced track, I think that V-carb's just probably the car you want to be in. Prefer to be in. Maybe this was the plan all along. Keep V-carb because better car. I thought that Q3 was starting. All right, who do we think is going out? Sorry, not who do we think is going out in Q3. What do we think the order for Q3 is going to be? I think it's got to be Norris and Piastri. That car just looks like it's improved so much in between sessions. I'm going to give Verstappen P3. What's happened to Ferrari, man? Like, I want to put Ferrari next, but like, this V-carb looks good. I don't know. I'm going to go rogue. I'm going to go Tsunoda, Hamilton, Russell, Hadjar, Leclerc, Antonelli, Albon. Oh, I don't know. That's a fucking all over the place, but I mean, it is all over the place at the moment. Piastri, Norris, Verstappen, Tsunoda, Norris. If Yuki beats the McLarens, that'll be very crazy. I'm not going to say I'll eat my dick because I'm scarred now. Remember, Lando has to complete his lap first. Exactly. I mean, you know, Australia, he made that mistake on his banker lap. He came back, redeemed himself with a very nice lap. Yes, yesterday, he was poor in sprint qualifying. He'll probably come and redeem himself in quali, but sometimes you don't get those second chances. What's happened here? Russell just overtaken Max. Yeah. Oh, my broadcast keeps freezing. It's pissed me off. Oh, timer. Forgot about the timer. Fuck me. What's happening? F1 TV, stop. All right, time's up. Sync on up. Now it's like 280p. What the fuck's happening? Wait, fire? Wait, where's the fire? Sorry, I missed that. Where? Am I that delayed or did I miss something? Outside the track. I didn't see it. Soz lads. All right. I mean, I came into sprint qualifying yesterday going, McLaren have got pole easy, and then they didn't. So I don't want to do that again today. Maybe I will. McLaren have got pole easy. Prove me wrong, please, someone. I mean, Max is first out on track. That's why he's setting purples right now. I think bank laps are going to be important. I mean, the track's going to improve, obviously, but people probably make mistakes on these final runs. All right, Max, 30.9. That's slower than his last. Oh, Antonelli's off track. That will be an embattled lap time, but it's just slow in general. 7/10 off. Wow. 5/10 off. 5/10 off Max. Russell going for a double warm up. Where's Yuki? Wow, behind Hadja. Great lap from Hadja. Oh, Yuki's on used tires. Oh no, so is Hadja. Wow. Piastri 2/10 up on Max. Thought McLaren would be stronger than that. Maybe Piastri's lap's not too strong. Norris already sitting greens. Who's got the purples? Who has purples? Okay, Lewis is back in the mix now. 2 milliseconds off of Max. Okay, not too bad from Leclerc. Not too bad. Only 1/10 of his teammate instead of like 3. Whew. Okay. Okay. McLaren aren't as strong as I thought. This is good. But they're still top. And where will Russell slot in? Knowing him, he'll slot in P4. Hey, babe. P5 splits the Ferraris. Oh my god, it's so hot in my room, bro. Remember the K1 button. Okay. Interesting bankers. I'd say somewhat expected. Yeah, Antonelli deleted and went wide there. Managed to get my Camry on the podium. Oh my god, my broadcast keeps buffering. Fuck off. What is happening? I'm so way off live. I'll refresh. Oh my god, like 10 seconds delayed. Fuck me. I gotta update the timer, guys. Sorry. My broadcast was so far off. Oh my god, it's lagging again. Alright, time is up. Two race weekends in and Quali Demon is already getting dog walked by his own teammate. David, David with the bullet. Oh my god, it's so hot. Wait. Antonio's done well so far this year, yeah. I mean, needs to improve on that little mistake he made, but he's been close to Russell, which is good. Oh, my broadcast just keeps freezing. Fuck off. All right, final runs now. Can a V carb out qualify any of these top teams? Where can Albon sit? And who will get pole? I mean, if McLaren don't get pole with what they've shown so far, it's over. What? Why did he do that? Why did he do that? Hadja came out. I mean, yes, it was risky, but he still came out in front. Why did Max do that? Surely Max will get a pen there for crossing over that fucking line in the pit lane, right? Or am I seeing that wrong? I feel like VCarb came out in front. Why did he have to go for the overtake? Bro, I swear F1 TV showed the Alex Jacks, Jolyon Palmer, David Coulthard graphic every second on the broadcast. She is hyped. She is hyped for Piastri. Had we get a penalty? He won't get a penalty. They'll get fined. They get a penalty for that shit in quality. All right, all right, all right. Bro, imagine they promote Yuki to Red Bull for the Japanese Grand Prix. Then gets 2 races. That's it. That'd be a lot of pressure in front of the home crowd. They won't do that. All right, final laps. Here we go. Max is going really early. I'm surprised. I understand not wanting traffic, but like, surely missing out on a lot of track evo here. Or is the play go for a lap? If you make a mistake, then you can back out and go for another lap. Is that kind of the play here? Okay, Max up on Piastri, but again, how will McLaren respond? Oh my god, I thought it was a red flag. Hadja 2/10 off. Bro, my broadcast is pissing me off. It just keeps lagging. What is happening? No, He lost some time there in sector 2, a 10th down. McLaren should have this in the bag. Unless he pulls the sector 3 out of his ass. Well, apparently, was a lot of wind on track now. Bro, I'm 10 seconds delayed to my timer. What the fuck? Antonelli only goes up to 7th. That's not great. No, Max, that's not bad. Only a 10th off, but still a 10th. That still stays P3. Hadja P7 ahead of Antonelli. Wow. Great lap from Hadja. Best of the rest right now. Where can Tsunoda go? No. Norris is bailed out. What happened? Did he make a mistake? Did he make a mistake? Why is he behind Piastri again? Hamilton can't get it again today. 4 tenths off. Piastri. Unless Yuki can do it. Unless Yuki can do it. Nope. He does. He does. He improves. Weird qualifying. Yuki? Yuki? Let Yuki cook. Why aren't we watching him? Why aren't we watching Yuki? Why aren't we watching Yuki? Oh, Leclerc's on his lap. I think Yuki backed out. I think Yuki's backed out of his lap. What the fuck is this quality? It's so weird. Russell's cooking. No, Leclerc P6. Wow, 3 tenths between the top 6, man. So competitive. And Russell. Oh, P2. By how much? 80 milliseconds. Oh my God. Well done, Russell. That's why you come out at the end. The most track Evo. Pull it together. Clean. Clean. A bit of a weird quality in the end, but Piastri gets pole over Norris. A third different pole sitter this year. Russell P2. Norris. What happened? Is that another mistake? No way it's another mistake for Norris. And Verstappen P4. That's good work considering where the car is. Ferrari gone backwards since the sprints. But at least Leclerc's improved. At least Leclerc's gotten closer to Hamilton. Hadja, best of the rest, ahead of Kimi Antonelli. Wait, is that his first ever pole? Oh, shit. I forgot. Yo, I didn't even clock that. Piastri's been at the front of the grid for so long now. Sprint pole, sprint win, race win. I just completely forgot he's never gotten a pole. Wow. And that little bit that he did on that last lap made the difference. By the way, did he say that was his best hairpin or did he say that was his worst hairpin? Too focused on Liam banter. No, I was too focused on fucking every other driver on the grid. Holy fuck. Chat is actually pissing me off the last 2 days. I said it was his best, right? Okay. He's only got sprint poles. How many sprint poles has he got? I want to know what happened to Yuki because he didn't set a lap there at the end. And I want to know what happened to Norris because he didn't set a lap there at the end. And I want to know why Antonelli was so far off Russell. I guess it just wasn't able to string the lap together. Coma build Russell. What the hell is coma build? This could give Lulu good advantage if this field is competitive as they are. Wait, what do you mean Lewis would get an advantage? Well, this is going to be interesting tomorrow. I think, could Piastri run away with it? McLaren obviously being the strongest car. Or is that tire deck going to be bad like it was in the sprint? And could we see Russell genuinely fight for a win? Could Verstappen and the Ferrari's tire deck last? But man, this is exactly, we're only 2 races in, but this is exactly what we wanted from this season. We've had different pole sitters in all 3 sessions. We've had different people in the mix, different order. Oh, This season's so good, man. This season's so good. We generally are gonna have a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 way fight for the championship. Throw Antonelli in the mix as well. This season's gonna be so good, man. This season's gonna be so good. But yeah, big congrats to Piastri on his first pole. I think it's going to be Friday. They probably compromise speed to protect tire deg. Good point, Deadlock. Actually, very, very good point. Could the reason Ferrari went backwards today is because they changed the setup to preserve tire deg and they're going to cook tomorrow? Worst everyone's season of all time for sure. Yeah, what happened? Where's the replay? They set up for the non-existent rain tomorrow. Why does Liam have to? Why does Lando have to say that? Oh my god! Wait, fantasy team, Piastri, Mercedes. Wait, no. Lando, Mercedes, Hadja, Sonoda, Albon. We're cooking. Ooh, we are cooking. It's just Sainz letting me down in fantasy at the moment. God, get this cap off this man. The cap does not suit his head. Alright, we can go out the predictions for Oscar Piastri. How many people predicted Piastri? 6%. Congrats to the 6%. You've stolen points from the person who predicted 50k on Liam. Okay. David, there you the follow. So the thing is, I want to come in. I don't want to come in tomorrow being like, McLaren are just gonna be too good. But it's hard not to think that when their car is the best, and like I think the best team for tire deg was Ferrari, but they're nowhere, and the second was probably Piastri, and he's starting pole. So we'll see what happens. Anything can fucking happen. Excuse me. Regardless, there's going to be a great fight for the podium. Oh my god, excuse me. How many stops is tomorrow expecting? I think we end up being a 2-stop with the deg that we've got. Mid, hard. I must say, Australia, I was a bit, not concerned, but I was a bit like iffy about, everyone coming in the season was, oh, Piastri's going to win the championship. And I'm like, are we serious right now? Are we serious? Like, Lando's still the better driver. He still makes less mistakes. Better race pace. After Australia, I was like, okay, he's near Piastri, but he's still the man. But that stint in the race showed me like, okay, he could be good. And then that mistake was like, okay. But this weekend, I'm starting to feel more like, okay, Piastri is actually like, you know, less mistakes than Lando, better race pace in the
Liam
sprint.
is my goat. No matter what you losers in chat say, put him in RB and he is on pole for real. I'm normal Red Bull fan, but I'm gonna say a slur soon.
Thank you for the dono. Damien Mackenzie Lawson. I'm assuming that's Reese. Thank you, dude. Thank you. Yeah, I think Piastri can come in tomorrow being pretty relaxed. He's got a car between him and Norris. He knows tire deck is pretty good. Just needs to drive it home. Just needs to drive it home. Wait, if Piastri wins tomorrow, we're gonna do the math. If Piastri wins tomorrow, he's leading the championship, right? Oh my god, Piastri could be leading the championship tomorrow. Spicy. What's the weather like tomorrow? The weather website says rain, but it's not going to rain until like 7 p.m. So unless it comes really early, I think it would be fine. Maybe just overcast. Well, yeah, because Lando's got 25 points. Oh, no. Sorry, I keep forgetting Piastri fucking bummed out in Australia. My bad. Ignore me. Araflee. All right. Well, guys, that wraps up qualifying. Thank you all for watching. If you're on Twitch, stick around. If you're on YouTube, come over to the Twitch stream. We're going to do a little bit of a post-qualifying debrief. But yeah, that was a pretty decent session. Maybe the least exciting session of the year so far. But at the same time, it was still really good. You know what I mean? Like, less talking points than qualifying in Australia and the sprint qualifying and the sprint here so far. Less things happening on track, but still a good session. So much to talk about consistently. The front end, the midfield, the backfield. It's just so much, man. Oh, here's Lando's mistake. Oh, he's just gone wide again. He's gone wide again. Wait, is that a replay of his banker, or has he done the exact same thing on his final lap as well? No, he did the exact same thing. He did it in sprint quali, he did it on his banker lap, and he did it on his final lap. How? Oh, whoa. What the fuck? The car just didn't even grip up. The car did not even grip up there. Okay, so that's why the Yuki was so far down the order in comparison to what we expected. Oh, crowd's leaving. They've had enough. But yeah, guys, that wraps up the qualifying session. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed, hit the follow button or the subscription button down below. Join me tomorrow, 2 hours before the race starts. I'll be live on Twitch doing a build up. We'll then be doing a watch along on Twitch and YouTube for the race, and then the post race show on Twitch as well. So be sure to tune on in. If you missed any of my reactions to qualifying or the sprint earlier today, be sure to subscribe to the YouTube channel linked in chat. Yeah, all my reactions will get uploaded there on Monday for you guys to enjoy. But yeah, I think that's pretty much it. We'll debrief now here on Twitch. YouTube gang, thank you guys all for tuning on in. Really do appreciate it. I'll see you guys tomorrow for the race again. Be sure to tune on in to Twitch now and tomorrow for everything pre and post race. But yeah, other than that, YouTube gang, I'll see you guys tomorrow.